kind of winding down the week here. So I just wanted to give a little review on what we talked about in group this week. So if you're not in group and you want to really delve into those, be sure to join Happy Healthy Thyroid. I put a link into the description. I also made up a little guide because I get this question asked a lot, and I see it in groups a lot too, is where do I even begin with food? And so this is directly associated with food. So I also put a link for that too. And it just shows you the 5 things that I did, very simple things. But this week we looked at all the different diets that are given to people with hypothyroidism that says this is good, that's good. And I kind of wanted to go over, do we even need to diet with you? But I was kind of the 10 diets. And these diets that really did come up over the years for me. There's more now than even back then. But there's keto. It's a big one. There's AIP, that's autoimmune protocol is what it's called. It's to reduce the inflammation. And it's an elimination diet. That's kind of going around the circles right now in hypothyroidism. There's Whole30, and of course I like plant-based and vegan, and I'm really going to go into that next week and talk about how that has really helped me, and I see a lot of people that it's helped. If you have an autoimmune disease or disorder, you kind of gravitate toward that because it does take out a lot of inflammation. Also, the Mediterranean diet was a big one, and another big one right now for hypothyroidism is macro diet. And then the Flexitarian diet, the Ornish diet, and that's from Dr. Ornish, the Asian diet, and the glycemic index diet. Now, those are the ones that, as someone with hypothyroidism, you'll come across those. And like I said, I kind of went into that more in the group. So if you want to see those, be sure to join my group. So far as do we even need to diet? I hate to use the word diet because it has such a negative connotation from when I grew up. I had to watch my mom go through it with the little fad diets and things like that during the 70s and 80s. And they were usually just really crazy stuff. And it was basically eat this food all the time and do this all the time. And none of that was sustainable. And actually now we know that it has done some damage for the people that went through this. And they have a hard time even just eating a regular diet now. So I didn't want to have that with my girls and boys too as they were growing up. So I never used the word diet. I just tried to eat as healthy as possible and to exercise. That's all I knew to do. And so they don't have the same, they kind of saw what I went through, but they don't have the same connotation like that I do. But you also, and you've heard me say it so many times, you have to have the right mindset about food. For me, when you're going through something and you're trying to reclaim your health, you're going to need to look at it as your medicine, as one medicine, And so you really have to work on your mindset on that. And also, please don't dismiss how you feel after you've eaten something. If you start feeling bad in some way, especially if you start getting really lethargic, do listen to your body on that. I know it's been so hard for us to do that, but we have to start doing it for our own self. And also, have fun. And when you're trying to do new foods, try to have fun with them. And try to try recipes you've never tried before. Try to use spices you never tried before. Because you're going to find some things you're like, I'm glad I don't know if I want to do that again. But that's okay. But you'll find some things that will just be like, why haven't I even tried this before? So do keep that in mind too, and you'll be pleasantly surprised on that. So once again, if you want to go over, I went in depth more, and it was just a quick review. I'll probably go into them even more later on, but it was just a quick review over these 10 diets that I've come across during my journey. And if you want to see that, be sure to be in the group. And also, I have a link to the 5 simple things that I did when I was just trying to start out reclaiming my health. I hope you have a great rest of the week and go out there and have fun this weekend. And hopefully you're not getting blown away today. we're watching out to see what's going to happen here. But have a good day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow on Friday Review.